Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and this is a quick mini review of Daredevil Season 2, Episode 7. Yeah, and it's not getting any better with Elektra. You know what? It started to get less annoying. Let me play my notes, because this humors me a little bit. My notes here are 4 simple notes. The first one, right off the bat, I do love how they are making Frank Castle honorable. Well, no, not making him honorable. They're showing his honor. Like, here's the thing with Frank Castle, and this is what I love so much about the Punisher growing up as a character. He just brutally murders bad guys. I mean, there's no mercy. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't care. He sleeps good at night. He just does it. Bang. Well, I mean, he has issues. I shouldn't say it like that. But he doesn't hesitate. He blows them away. That's it. Game over. But he has this code of honor with certain things. In this episode, he's standing up and saying, listen, you can't label me with PTSD because that's an insult to the people who actually have it. He has this code of honor. He tells the girl, Karen, he's like, listen, if I was gunning for you, I would have shot you. You were safe the entire time, even though you were getting shot at. You know, he has this code. Only certain people get dealt with. My next note down from that was literally Elektra is less annoying. And yeah, she annoyed me less in this episode. Maybe that's because we saw a little bit less of her. I can't remember now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, moving on right from that, my next note, the third note, were the beliefs. Now this I didn't know why they were doing this because it felt forced and I was going to suggest something else. However, immediately after this scene, I knew exactly why they did it. Now here we go. And I gotta tiptoe around it because I don't want to give away my fourth comment. Anyway, so the belief is Karen is not sure where she stands on her beliefs and what the Punisher is doing and what Daredevil is doing. And Matt Murdock, he knows 100%. He's like, listen, we have to judge people, put them in prison for their crimes. We don't kill them. That is not what you do, yada, yada, yada. And Karen is like, well, they're bad guys. I mean, what's the point? And immediately the scene goes from something as in they have two different beliefs. Immediately it's like, oh my God, I don't know who you are, get out of my house. It's not that serious, but that's essentially what happens. They both go, oh shit, and I think it was overplayed. It was just too much. It didn't feel realistic. I just didn't buy these two characters going, well, I don't know, because Karen was pretty unsure. She was dealing with everything, putting everything together, and you know, Daredevil is, Matt Murdock, sorry, he is sure. So it wasn't like they both were like, oh, well, no, you're an idiot for thinking that. It wasn't like that at all. It was a lot softer than that, but they both immediately were like, okay, I need to leave, and okay, you need to go. We need to be away from each other right now. That felt forced, and why is because of my fourth note. I literally wrote, Elektra, the fuck? ? She is not only interrupting Matt's life, but she's interrupting my enjoyment as well. And that's the truth. Damn, that's just creepy, annoying, and Daredevil didn't flinch at all. Like, this chick is sitting there the entire time, and they didn't just have a conversation of beliefs between Daredevil and Karen. They were talking about first meeting and, you know, intimate shit, and this creepy bitch is just hanging up in the rafters or up in the loft or whatever the hell that is, just listening away. I think it has something to do with liking what was going on. I think it felt organic between Matt and Karen. And then the stuff with Elektra comes in, kind of shakes Matt up a little bit. At first he seemed like he knew what he wanted, and then later it's like, okay, he might be falling. You know what? I give up. I do not want to see this love triangle crap. If you wanted him with Elektra, then don't even do the Karen and Matt stuff, because at first I can understand if they're going to be partners in crime and fight bad guys. All right, cool. Elektra's a sidekick, whatever. But now you got this love triangle going, and it doesn't make sense because Matt's telling one chick, you are my life, you're the most important thing in the world to me. Then he turns around and tells the other chick, you are my life, you're the most important thing in the world to me. I'm just sitting back here like, okay, one of these bitches they're dead. One of them has to die. The story's building it up like that, but I also am begging for one of them to die because I am not enjoying this love triangle crap that's going on. One feels organic, the other feels like a mistake. Yeah, we'll get into that in another review. Listen, I'm going to jump on to episode 8 review. I'm going to leave in the eye here. Click that. It'll drop down to recommendations for other videos. Check out my other Daredevil reviews, and I got more coming for Daredevil. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this episode and everything that's going on so far in Season 2 down in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.